This is my BMW 1 Series, which we bought in the last episode and we started restoring this car. But today we're going to upgrade the car using parts from Temu. Today we're going to see a lot of different parts. Some that may work, looks absolutely mint, and some that may not work. Was definitely a fail. So stick to the end to see the result. And today we're also finally tackling the exterior, and please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. So let's get started. And this is Temu. This is a website where you can buy loads of items made in China. And all these items are super cheap. They also have car parts. And that's the thing I'm going to buy today. However, I'm going to buy it on AliExpress instead. So let's get started. The first thing I need is an actual start engine button and the trim piece for that. So this should be pretty easy to find. And after about 2 minutes I already found a listing. It sells both the trim piece and the start button. And it's the same seller, so I'm going to buy both from the seller. And it only costs around 10 euros in total. And the next thing I want is an actual shifter. And you've probably seen a lot of BMWs with the F-style shifter. I want the same one, except it's a cheap build. So let's find one on AliExpress. And I found the final listing for a silver F-style shifter. It says that it is applicable to the BMW 1 Series from 2004-2010, which mine is. And it's only 47 euros. They've sold over 50 items, have 14 reviews, 4.2 stars. That's pretty decent, I think. So let's buy this one, I think. And this is how my basket looks. It's only 58 euros in total, only 2 euros shipping. That's pretty decent. So let's order these items and see if these items actually have quality and if they're actually good. So I'll probably see you in like a week, maybe.
Tomorrow.
And we're going to start with the left rear quarter using 400 grit paper. And I need to make sure that I follow these body lines. It will be a lot easier to get these lines back onto the car. So the sanding is now done. Now we need to clean off the dust of the car and then we can start with the body filler. Like always, I'm going to use the isopropyl alcohol to clean off the dust. Now we can wipe off all the dust. So for the next step I got myself a piece of cardboard and some body filler. So this body filler is already pre-made. I'm gonna start off light, just a little bit, not too much. Now we get a bit. And we can start spreading the body filler. And doing the body filler is pretty much the same as the sanding. It's very important to do it right, making sure that I apply only a little bit of filler each time, building up layers and making sure that I follow the body line of the car. And now we need to wait for the body filler to fully dry, but we finally received the package from China. And it came in a pretty simple bag. Inside the bag we of course have the shifter, which we bought for I think around 55 euros. Let's open the shifter and see if the quality is decent or not. It's packaged pretty well and it comes with instructions, so that's pretty handy. And it also looks pretty much like OEM. And overall for 50 euros or around 50 euros, it's pretty decent for the packaging and the product. So let's see if it actually works. Next up we have of course the start engine button and the ring. They look pretty decent. Can't really see anything that's wrong. So let's fit these items while we wait on the body filler to fully harden. So we're gonna start off with the start stop engine button. This package came included with a tool to remove the actual button, and it came with a button in a plastic case, which is pretty decent. So let's remove this button. It has I think 4 clips. I removed the old button, it was pretty easy. Now the new one, they look pretty much exactly the same. So let's install the new one. Now we have the ring that comes around the button. This one was I think 7 euros. So the old one is actually a bit thicker. So hopefully the new one actually fits. And it actually fits. It's a bit thinner than the old one, but it's still... Actually, never mind. The button gets stuck, I think, in the ring, which is quite annoying, which means I need to remove it. The button was a success, the ring was definitely a fail, and I think the ring was 7 euros, so yeah, that's way too much. Next up, let's do the shifter and see if the F-style shifter actually fits this one. The shifter is pretty easy to remove. I think you need to press in the button on the shifter and just pull. Alright, that was very easy actually. Now we remove this part. There are 2 connectors, a blue one and a white one. The blue one is disconnected and the white one is finally removed. Now we can install the actual F shifter. Alright, so we need to connect OEM white signal, bottom one. We need to connect it with B from the F-style shifter. Can only do it one way. Then we need to connect the blue one with the D1, which is the gray, purple, black. This also can only go in one way. So now we connect this one with the blue, and then we connect this one with the white. So these are now connected. And now we remove this thing because this one goes into the shifter. We put this one in here, this in there. Now we connect the shifter just like so. And the LED light is already working on the shifter. Now we just need to put back this whole contraption. The shifter goes in there. Can pop this one back in, just like so. Let me get the key, start the car. Alright, let's see. Drive works perfectly, neutral works, reverse works, park works, everything works. So the shifter works completely fine. It looks absolutely mint. I'm actually pretty chuffed with the shifter. It was only 55 euros and it works completely perfect. It fits perfectly. The instructions were very clear actually, which is pretty rare to find on Chinese products. So I think this one was an absolute bargain for only 55 euros. So I would say that overall this was a complete success in ordering parts off of China. So let's now actually continue with the exterior of the car. Right, the next part I wanted to do on this car was the back bumper. As you can see, there's a big chunk missing. There's also a lot of scratches here underneath. There's also one dent right here. You probably can't see it on camera because it's pretty light. I think very small layer of body filler will fix it. Also, it's actually a bit worn on this side because I think someone accidentally spilled fuel on the paint. So the clear coat is completely gone right here. So let's start sanding the rear bumper. And now we can apply just a little bit of body filler to fix up these small little imperfections. So let's get some body filler. On this side we only need a small bit of body filler to remove very little imperfections. And now I'm pretty much done with all the sanding and the body filling. The pieces that I've done on the car are the rear quarter. I filled in the hole and sanded it a little bit down. I still need to wet sand this part where the paint is a little bit eaten up by the fuel. This one I'm gonna do off camera. I filled in this little bit which was missing. A little bit here. Also this damage on the back bumper, the dent. This piece here is still drying. I'm gonna also do this one off camera. A little piece here, and also as last this abomination, which I'm also going to do off camera because the body filler is still drying, so I need to wait on that. But I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.